If you've ever been in a courtroom or even watched trials on TV, you know a defense lawyer taking the witness stand is quite unusual. But that's what happened in one of the Queen City's most high-profile attempted murder cases. James Scarola has already pleaded not guilty to attempting to kill his wife, Colleen. If convicted, he could face life in prison. But today, he was in court trying to get his own lawyer kicked off the case. WPTZ's Allison Carey was also there and joins us now live in the newsroom with the very latest. Allison, what can you tell us about this? This is an odd situation.
It absolutely is odd, Stephanie. This is the latest twist and one of the most gruesome allegations of domestic assault that Chittenden County prosecutors say they've ever seen. The defendant's attorney took the witness stand and was questioned by the judge. 41-year-old James Scarola faces aggravated attempted murder charges. Police say Scarola beat his then-wife, Colleen, with a baseball bat in September of 2013. Today, Scarola was in court asking the judge for a new attorney. He claims his public defender that was assigned to him is not doing her job. The attorney, Sandra Lee, explained that communication with a client that's behind bars can be difficult.
The lack of trust, the inability to make decisions, no working dialogue, irreconcilable differences, evidence withheld, as well as not honoring legal requests. I find Sandra Lee's counsel ineffective.
I even sympathize with him how difficult it must be to be isolated in the jail where you have very little contact with family or friends. I sympathize from actually day one, and I told him what that experience would be like.
And the reason for this...
The judge ultimately denied Scarola's request. Even with today's motion, the judge says that he expects that Scarola's case will go to trial in November. As for the alleged victim, who now goes by the name of Colleen Bray, she has made a remarkable recovery but did not attend today's hearing. Live in the newsroom, I'm Allison Carey, WPTZ News Channel 5.